Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of this project. If you've been following along in the last video, we focused on the right boot, the beginning of the journey, where I shared scenes of uncertainty, stress, and that heavy emotional space military families often face before finding support. Right here, I'm painting the kids inside the waiting room. This is where the energy starts to feel different. I wanted this moment to feel playful, but also meaningful. It's not just about toys or colors. It's about creating a space where kids can feel safe and parents can breathe a little easier. Each detail, from the blocks to the way the kids interact, is intentional. It's a quiet reminder that even small moments of joy can make a big impact when families are navigating through so much. Now that I've updated you on my process for creating this scene of the kids in the waiting room for this panel, I'm actually just focusing on cleaning up and refining the background. The kids in the waiting room was fully in place, but I just had to tidy up the surrounding details, ensuring the entire scene flows together and supports the emotional narrative I built. Now, we shift to the scene where the mother is speaking with the nurse. This sets the tone for the next chapter in the story. It's a moment of reassurance for her. After the uncertainty of the waiting room, she's finally getting the care and attention she needs. It's not just about the kids anymore, but about her as well. About her taking the next step, knowing help is available for her too. And she has a group of supporters here to help her along the way as she takes her next steps. Now I'm shifting my focus to some of the smaller details, like the cross and the hearts. These symbols represent the emotional core of the story, the faith, love, and hope that are so important for military families. As I touch them up, I'm thinking about how these small, meaningful elements bring the piece to life, showing strength and resilience of these families, even in their most difficult moments. Now I'm moving into the camouflage on this side of the boot. You might remember from the right boot, I use blue to represent one branch of the military. This time I'm switching to green. It's a visual contrast, but also intentional. It reflects another part of the military, showing how these stories can look different, but still carry the same emotional weight. The shift in color also gives this boot its own identity while staying connected to the overall timeline. Now, we're at the tongue of the left boot, and this part really brings the journey home. You see a military father walking with his two daughters hand in hand. It's a moment that represents resolution, peace, and a quiet kind of joy. After all the stress, the waiting, the unknowns, here's a family leaving the children's waiting room together. It's not loud or dramatic, but it says everything. The two daughters mirror this innocence we saw earlier in the waiting room scenes. They're holding on to their father, and you can feel the sense of security. Like they're not just walking out of a building, they're walking into a new moment as a family. That's what this whole project has been about, showing those transitions, capturing the emotion in the in-between spaces. This part of the boot closes the loop, a full story told in steps from uncertainty to care, from isolation to connection. Hey, wait a minute, can't leave this part out. I saved the best for last. I want you to see the identification tags on the back of the boot. You'll notice this small detail. They might be easy to overlook at first, but they carry a lot of meaning. I added them as a quiet tribute, a reminder that behind each moment in this timeline is someone who serves, someone who carries the weight of all these experiences. It connects both boots and ties the entire journey together in a subtle but powerful way. Boots of the brave.